and I've now been promoted to chief of the Steppe clans, and we are going to be, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Very nice. Hello and welcome back to the last days, and as you can no doubt see, we have advanced to the rank of Sword Bearer of Rune, which allows us to command 2 scout parties and a raider party from Rune, which is really nice. Anyway, we're going to be going into the camp right here, and we're going to try and get a couple of tasks. Now, bear in mind that obviously we're going to try our very best not to get attacked by any elves at this point. If we do get attacked by elves, we are going to have some big problems. Oh yes, we are going to have very, very big problems. Okay, so wait a minute. This is the wonderful task that I love very much. Yes, no, I hate this task, but we're going to be taking it nevertheless. Bring back runaway slaves. I do not like it at all. Okay, wait, wait a minute. The village nearby, they're protected by Dale. Okay, sure. I'll try and raid the village. That's going to be extremely difficult for me. Dol Guldur, that's fine. We can definitely do that. And we can also do this. My spies tell me blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes. Dispatch a scout party. That should be good. And we can also request an item thanks to our rank up as well. So we've now gained a savage sword. So that's obviously going to be really nice. Is there anything else that I can do right here? Yeah, okay, I can try and deal with some tribal orcs. Sounds good to me. Why not? Why not? And let me just go into the smithy here real quick, because I'm actually thinking that I might try and get a shield. I mean, I've got a good amount of cash right now. I mean, I've got pretty decent cash. So I think I'm going to buy this for 700. And I think I'm going to sell the low-grade metal scraps, because at the moment, the low-grade metal scraps are really not going to be that useful. 2 days old beef, going to sell that as well. These other things, these good, I mean, the good quality ones are probably the best, but I'm actually thinking that I will maybe sell the regular quality ones and just keep the good quality, because if you keep the good quality and then give 3 of those into, you know, your chief or whoever is asking for it, then it could very well result in some amazing money, as you saw in the previous episode. So I'm actually going to sell these as well and just keep the good quality ones. Going to keep the bent arrows just in case, and I'm probably going to give this leather vest to our companion, and hopefully that's going to work out quite nicely. What is this? I'm actually liking this quite a bit. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it can't be used on horseback. Okay. I was actually thinking, is that usable on horseback? If it's usable on horseback, then I would love to be able to use it. Wow, this is a crazy cool weapon. Look at that. It can't be used on horseback either, but it can be, wow, it can crush through blocks and all that wonderful stuff. All right, yeah, well, unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything with that. Okay, so we're going to be spending 252, which is really not that much. I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, we've seen the prisoners. They're running off in that direction. How many tribal orcs do I need to kill? Oh, doesn't say. Right, okay. So it says basically any number, pretty much. Okay, so let me just try and see if I can maybe... let's do some auto-resolves against them, maybe? Yep, there we go. We take no casualties whatsoever. Let's continue the attack. We took 1 casualty. That's kind of annoying. Probably should have gone in manually right there, but I kind of wanted to get a couple of kills. Get, like, good amounts of kills right there. There we go. We were able to do that extremely easily. And now, the slaves went this way, right? Yeah? Did they? I mean, they're going to Woodsman Village, which is over in this direction. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can... there's the road. So let me just click on that. Okay, we have to be very careful. It's just about to turn to night. We really do not want to get into a situation... Oh, there we go. I've seen them. But yeah, we don't want to get into a situation where we are going to be ambushed by an extremely powerful party. And that is very possible this early on, because just face it, I mean, we are extremely weak right now, and we could be killed at a moment's notice. I have nothing to eat? Well, that's obviously a little bit problematic, isn't it? Alright, I'm gonna have to tell these guys to go back to their master. Oh yeah, by the way, one of you was attempting to be helpful, and I do appreciate this, by telling me to turn off HDR and then raise the gamma. So that you can see better. Unfortunately, I've already turned HDR off. It is already off. I have played with HDR off for quite some time, and I don't know why that would actually be the case. You know, I don't know why it's still causing some issues. It might just be the instancing potentially, because I have the instancing option turned on as well. But as far as I am aware, instancing really only improves the stability of the game. At least that is what I have found in the past. It just improves stability, so I'm not entirely sure. All these slaves are being extremely annoying. This is exactly the reason why I do not like this task one bit. But thankfully, we're getting them all in the sort of like similar areas. So what we can do is we can basically just let the game run a little bit. And then we can just continue talking to them whenever they turn around, because they're going to turn around at relatively similar times. So we should be okay. There we go. Yes. Yes, keep going. Now this is going to give us a massive amount of rank points, or it should, at the very least. Now as soon as they lose sight of me, which is what has happened right now, as soon as they lose sight of me, they are going to turn around. That is the main problem here. So if I can stay within range of all of them, within vision range, they shouldn't turn around at that point. So let me just see if I can manage to do that. That's going to be a bit problematic considering they're taking two different paths right now. I'd like to get this one over here if I can, but obviously they're going to cross the river at different points. Oh, this is bad. Okay, yeah, this is actually bad. I'm going to stick with these guys, and then I'm going to try and, yeah, there we go. Intercept them before they're able to escape. Then these guys are also going to turn around, of course. Yeah, in the past, these guys have been very, very tricky to deal with. Especially if you don't have an army that is primarily composed of cavalry. Just think about how slow it's going to be. Oh, it's going to be absolutely awful. Anyway. Someone else also mentioned that they'd like to see a Moria/Gundabad playthrough, so like goblins and orcs and stuff like that. And that's absolutely fine. I would be definitely open to doing that, but obviously I'm unsure about what's going to happen in the future. We don't know what kind of mods are going to come out for Bannerlord and things like that. Anyway, there we go. We were able to bring back the runaway slaves, which is absolutely fantastic. And now we're actually going to go to the stash because I'd like to buy some food. Thank you very much. I'd very much like to buy some food. And I think I'm actually going to buy this lame sumpter horse right here. I think it might help my on-map speed, potentially. Anyway, as I was saying about the Gundabad/Moria playthrough. If you take a look at some of the later episodes of the Uruk playthrough that I had a number of years ago, in the later stages of that, we had over 1,000 goblins and orcs and all that stuff in our army. And if you want to see huge amounts of enemies all fighting and fighting our orcs and all that stuff, then you can check that out if you want. But that is not to exclude the fact that we might very well end up doing our own little playthrough with them. Alright. Let me just dismount here real quick, because I'd like to hand in the quest. Is this the guy? Wait a minute, I need to take a look. Ah, Brother. Okay, hello. There he is. Look at that. We gained faction strength. That's actually fantastic. Also, the... well, they were known as Bjornings before, but they're now known as the Vale of Anduin, so they've also lost faction strength, which is actually fantastic. Okay, does he have any more tasks? Do you have any more tasks? No, he doesn't have any more tasks. Okay, well, that's absolutely fine. And who else? No, I don't think I have anything else from these guys. I need to... here we go. Obtain 15 soldiers of Rune, of which at least one is a Rune Swift Horseman. Get close to Bjorning Village and talk to the Rune Swift Horseman to dispatch the party. I do not have one of those. 100%. Oh, I actually do. Never mind. Alright. I guess that's good. But we also need to raid this village, and I have 1 day to finish it. Let's do it. Quickly. Woohoo! Okay, that was actually super close. I actually don't know if it's even going to take long to raid this. No, it actually doesn't. Okay, that's fantastic. Right. Okay, so this is good. I can basically just wait around here. Hopefully, the enemies are not going to be super difficult. No, it seems like they're super easy. Alright, that's perfectly fine with me. Thank you very much. Okay, let's just kill as many as we can. Get some experience. I'm taking massive damage here for some reason. What? Is that green guy actually murdering me right now? Yeah, is he? I think he is. I'm actually not sure. He seemed to be, hilariously enough. There we go. Oh, we've also advanced to level 6. Nice. Murder him. Yeah, look. The farmers are actually showing as green. They have green icons above their heads. That was the reason why I was actually thinking that they were allies, but they're actually enemies. Okay, that seems to be a bit of an oversight there on the mod creator's part. I'm not entirely sure why that was happening, but there you go. We were able to do that. We got 4 human flesh. I'm sure that the Rune men are going to be super happy to eat human flesh. Are they? Are they actually cannibals? Are they actually going to eat human flesh? We have +4 and +6 to party morale. Is that true? Shall I leave it in my inventory and try and figure it out whether they're actually going to be happy with that? Yeah, why not? Let's just leave it there and we'll see. We'll see. Okay, let's level up another point in strength. We probably want to get some power strike, right? I feel like getting some power strike might be kind of useful. We do need to level up intelligence as well for pathfinding, but we could find a companion that could do pathfinding for us, so it might not even be necessary, to be fair. So I'm thinking maybe leadership at this point. Leadership or power strike. Maybe shield as well. Shield could be very useful for us later down the line. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for shield. I feel like shield is definitely something that we want to try and level up at least a little bit. And there we go. All right, so now we've raided the village. That's good. We need to still go to Dol Guldur, and okay, well, let's go in here real quick because being able to get a little bit of a reward every so often just gives us that much more vigor onto our next task, which is no doubt going to be sending the scout party, I think. Yeah, sending the scout party. All right, 57. Look at that. 57 rank points and 28 influence. That's really nice. Do you have any more tasks? Okay, he actually does have something. Wait a minute. If you can raise 3 Rune horse scouts and bring them to me, that will probably be enough. Okay, sure. Yeah, I think I'm already done with that. Done. There you go. That is not even worth it, in my opinion. I don't think it's worth giving 3 Rune horse scouts to some random guy for pretty much nothing. I mean, he's given us 14 rank points, which I suppose is okay, but it's really not that much. Anyway, 2 enemy prisoners. That's actually not even that difficult to do, so I'm pretty happy with this. But I am going to want to speak to the Jarl here because I think, yeah, here we go. We've gotten some Middle-earth herbarium? I'm actually not entirely sure what that is, so I suppose we will figure it out. Oh, +1, what? Why would you... I don't know. Why would you give me 2 things that give me +1 to wound treatment? They must think that Rune really needs wound treatment. Alright, I'm happy with that, I guess. I mean, I have 2 wound treatment now, thanks to both of those items, I guess. Okay, so is there anything else that I need to do? Yeah, I need to do this, obviously. Bring 2 enemy prisoners, that's 90 days. Wow, that's a significant amount of time, and we only have 8 days for this. So Bjorning Village is going to be where we need to go, which is actually pretty deep in their territory, so I might have some issues. But hopefully not, hopefully not. Okay, so everyone is looking pretty good. We are, yeah, we're still at pretty much maximum army size, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. And we can now just speed things up a little bit. But once again, I have to be very careful in the night time. I cannot move around at an extremely fast speed because that is going to result in some pretty unsavory encounters, no doubt. Anyway, we're going to go in against these Esgoroth Scouts. Personally, I'm not a big fan of Dale. I don't know why, but I really don't like their units. I feel like their units are super... I don't know, I feel like they're kind of annoying to fight, but not as annoying as the elves, let's just say that. Because Lothlorien... Oh, don't even get me started on those guys. Don't even get me started. They are super, super powerful. Ooh, nice. I actually took one out in one fell swoop. Very good. Nice. Okay, so is that a victory? Yep, that is indeed a victory for us. 14 rank points. I mean, that's pretty good, actually. To get 14 rank points for such a simple fight, I think that's all right. Okay, now, wait a minute. Here we go. You can actually see how much you need until your next promotion, which is actually fantastic. I think that wasn't included in previous versions, so this is really good. So you can basically see that I need 49 to level up to rank 7. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get to rank 10 with Rune, And I'd like to get to a high rank with Gundabad and Dol Guldur as well, because they are the closest factions to us at the moment. And we have the most resource points there as well. With the exception of Mordor, we actually have 900 resource points in Mordor. So it might actually make sense for me to do that too, because bear in mind, all of these factions will provide you with additional special items. So if you're able to get high ranks with all of these factions, you're going to be getting some extremely powerful items that you can use to overwhelm your enemy with insane amounts of power. But, of course, bear in mind that some of them are only going to give orcish armor, goblin armor, and so on and so forth, and you won't be able to wear that. So that's the reason why I'd like to concentrate on things like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should try and get relation with Canned, actually. And maybe with the Dunlendings as well. I know that there's a list somewhere, some documentation a long time ago that I found, or someone linked to me or something like that, that basically said what you get for what level. And it was really, really useful. So I'm probably going to try and find that again, because that's definitely going to be something that is going to help me out quite a bit. Okay, so we are nearby. So I'm going to be speaking to the Swift Horseman. You've got your orders. Goodbye. All right. There we go. There's the scout party. Go, go. Oh. That was it? That was it. Can I... hello. Could you come back? Could you actually join my army again? Oh. They can just follow me. Okay, it costs me 5 influence. I'm not... I don't know. I don't really want them to follow me, but sure. Let's just try it out. I mean, I guess it's fine. I don't know. I mean, sure. Let's try and attack this caravan, shall we? Attacking caravans is always a good idea, because it's going to definitely make your opponent lose out on a lot of resource. And it's hopefully going to help to destroy their faction strength just a little bit, and maybe improve ours as well. And, oh yeah, someone was very helpful as well in the comments. I mean, generally a lot of helpful comments, so I very much appreciate that, so thank you. But this is one that I noticed that I should mention. And basically... Oh no. Am I going to die? Basically, it's about... No, don't die. Oh wow, these guys are actually super powerful for some reason. Okay. Okay, come on now. Oh, I really wish, you know, I really wish my horse archers actually had proper horse archer AI. I think they do, but they're getting stopped pretty easily in this particular fight. Wow, this is harsh. This is super, super harsh. How many people do I have left? I have like 7. Wow. Okay, no. Don't get killed now. Don't get killed now, man-filth. This is not your... This is not your purpose, I was going to say. This is not your purpose. Should I run? How many did... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I should definitely disengage and run away. This is way too much. Way too much. Okay, yeah. That... you know, I can't help but thinking it's because we just have a scout party following us rather than them being part of our own army. I feel like we would have won that pretty easily if they were part of my own army, but that could very well be wrong. It could be. Anyway, now I forgot what I was actually going to be talking about, and I apologize for that as well. All right. Well, what can I do? What can I do? Oh, well. Okay, so we are going to just go back, deal with this. I would have loved to have taken these 2 enemy prisoners. Oh, well, never mind. Yeah, I personally feel like, I don't know why they wanted to get rid of all my troops, because basically I have very few troops now. And while they are leveling up pretty nicely, they're, I don't know, I basically have a extremely, well... I guess disadvantaged army now. It's pretty sad. Okay, well, whatever the case, I guess we'll just go in here and see what he gives us. Because if he gives me something less than, like, I don't even know what I really want for this. I don't know, maybe 100 rank points? Do you want to give me 100 rank points or something like that? I mean, I think that would be quite nice. Let me see. The Jarl himself. Hello there. Okay, 72. Okay, well that's actually not bad, and we have reached Warlord of Rune, so I suppose that's okay. And we are going to be getting a Rune heavy horse. Are you serious? Don't I already have that? I'm actually not sure. I think I already have that, to be honest. Okay, wait a minute. Scout enemy town. Okay, do I need to... Oh no. Do I need to dispatch that? I hope I don't need more units to dispatch. No, I don't. Okay, scout around Wood Elf camp. I only have 5 days for this. Okay, where's the Wood Elf camp? It's all the way over there. Okay, this is perfect, because that means I'll be able to deliver that letter to Dol Guldur at the same time, and I can go to the Wood Elf camp. That is great. So let's go into the barracks here real quick. Need some soldiers to replace my dead. Thank you very much. Let's get all of these. Yeah, so we have learned that the fellows at the Bjornings area are very, very difficult to deal with when they have so many of those skilled woodsmen, because they have massive two-handed axes, and especially if they are up against, well, especially if they're up against cavalry, then that is all she wrote, pretty much. They're going to absolutely massacre pretty much any cavalry that isn't able to fully utilize the surrounding environment. In other words, plain fields, super easy to deal with, flat battlefields and things like that. There's no way they're going to be able to do that. So, yeah, that was the main problem, I think. We were in a heavily wooded area that is just so much better for them than it is for us. So that's definitely something to bear in mind. Okay, oh, look at that. We can now command 3 scouts, 2 raiders, and a war party. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds pretty nice. I obviously won't be doing anything like that anytime soon, unless we need to raid a very large village or fight an extremely powerful vassal or something like that. But let me actually just take a look. We now have 38 maximum company size. I'm actually looking at my leadership right now. Right. It only increases the amount of troops I can command by 5. But it does make more and stronger volunteers willing to follow us. Huh. That's actually something that I could definitely see being very useful. So I think I might try to level up my charisma a little bit, because leadership is only a personal skill. So it would probably make sense for me to do something like that. Alright, well, thankfully we're not getting massacred by any elves today. Thank you. And we are now going to just go over to Dol Guldur and go into... No, I don't want to approach it. Ah, I always click on the wrong thing. Okay, thankfully... Who do I need to speak to here? I'm actually not sure. General Mugslag. Where is he? There he is. There we are. 28 rank points just for delivering a letter is pretty insane in my opinion. Okay, main rune camp. Yep, I'll definitely do that quest. Thank you very much. Do these guys have any tasks? It's highly unlikely, isn't it? I mean, I might, should I recruit some people from here? I'm actually not sure. Can I request anything from them? No. Ah, I was really wanting to try and increase my rank points with this guy. I actually, you know what? Ah, here we go, here we go. This is good. Might be able to deal with some rogue goblins. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. And we can also try to get a couple of orcs in here as well. These guys are super, super easy. So we might as well try to get some, because they really are... I mean, they're pretty easy to replace and, you know, all that stuff. Oh, look at that. I am a commander worthy of a fighting troll. Give me one. Yeah, you can actually have trolls in this mod as well. So if you're someone that is that way inclined, then you can definitely do that. Alright, so wait a minute. Where are those goblins? Where are the goblins? Let me actually have a look here. Ah, they only come out... Oh, okay, okay. So they basically... it's that thing where I have to go in to the city streets, pretty much, and then they attack me. Alright. Well, this is going to be a bit problematic then, isn't it? Well, I'm being attacked almost immediately upon me getting in here, and unfortunately it is pretty dark. Hopefully you're going to be able to see relatively easily. Why are you running away? Why do I have my shield equipped still? Well, that's kind of weird. What? Are you serious? Did you see that? That was actually hilarious, how he was just matrixing that whole thing. What is going on here? What? What? Do you see that? That is super strange. I was literally aiming right at him, and then he's just like, you know what? I think I probably overestimating the amount of arrow drop that my bow has. It's probably a little bit more powerful than I expected. Okay, so where are the other goblins? There must be another one somewhere. I need to be very careful about this, because I cannot lose this. If I lose this, this is going to be incredibly embarrassing. Ah, there he is. Okay, fantastic. Unfortunately, he's got a good amount of athletics. My one-handed weapon proficiency is so low right now that my weapon speed is just agonizing. Absolutely agonizing. Okay, so now we can go here, speak to the chief. Done. Look at that. 32 rank points. We've got some experience for that as well, so we're now level 7, which is also fantastic. Did we gain any rank with Dol Guldur? No, it doesn't seem like we've gained any rank with him. Okay, well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Tribal orcs about the area? Sure, I'll try and slay 28. Oh, look at that. I actually have to slay a specific number of them. I'm actually hoping that it's going to turn to daytime soon, because that's going to be a lot easier. Oh, hello. Let's see if I can fight these guys. Okay, I actually did level up, so let me see if I can spec into something here. So we're going to spec into another point in power draw. Going to get some more points in one-handed weapon proficiency. I feel like that is going to be a little bit more useful at the moment than archery skill. And we are thinking that we're faster than this guy? Yeah, we are faster than this guy by literally 0.1. There's a bunch of orcs around here. This is fantastic. Unfortunately, I am way too slow to catch up to these guys right now. Yeah, I am 0.1 slower, but he is leading us. Oh no, don't go into Fangorn Forest, please. No, no, no. Don't go in there, please. Oh dear. Yeah, put the weapons down. Come on, come on. Yeah, put the weapons down. Okay, yeah, thank you. Whew. Okay, I was super worried about that real quick second, because you can be attacked by... Oh yes, the tree people. Treants. You can be attacked by them. So, oh, this is super dark as well. I apologize. I can't really do much about this. I did tick brighter nights and all that stuff, but it's just very difficult for me to like balance between daytime and the menus, because the menus are super bright, and then also balance in the nighttime. So I was aiming to actually attack these guys in the daytime, but obviously because they were going into Fangorn Forest, I was having a little bit of a problem with that, and I was kind of against the time sort of thing, and I really wanted to get in there as soon as possible. Okay, well, we were able to do that at least. Oh, it would be midnight as well. That's just absolutely always the way it would be, wouldn't it? Okay, how many have I killed here so far? We've killed 18. And the counter refreshes every hour, as you can see right there. So that's actually really fantastic. So we just need one more of those orcish parties, and then we should be good. We've got Isengard Scouts around here as well. You know, because I'm playing as a man right here, I'm super worried all the time whenever I see orcs or goblins or whatever on the horizon. I think to myself, oh no, they're enemies, but they're actually not. And I got to get over that. So it's kind of hilarious. Okay, wait a minute. I think... yeah, I'm in the wrong place. Need to go over in this direction. Yep, hello there. More orc stragglers. How many do you have? You only have 8. Only 8 tribal orcs. Ah, that's better. 21. Oh, that is much better. Okay, yeah, they are much slower than us as well, so hopefully I'll be able to attack them. Come on, let's get them. I don't want to fight them at night, though, if possible. I'd like to be able to see our full might on one of these fields of battle, because just look at this. This is so much nicer to fight on. Why are the nights so long? They should be much, much quicker, in my opinion, but there you go. I mean, generally, orcs and goblins and things like that are much stronger during the night, by the way, in this mod. So if you are indeed playing with goblins and orcs and so on, and you're not playing for a series, then I would highly recommend fighting at night, because they have a small strength bonus or something. They gain something. I'm not entirely sure what they gain, but they do gain something as a result of it being at night. because I believe they have night vision or whatever it is, and it makes them just that much easier to win with. And I think you know what? I think going into first person is super hard for me to hit with bows for some reason. I'm actually not entirely sure, because now I'm actually able to hit things pretty easily. So I'm not entirely sure what was going on with that. Maybe there's some weird perspective thing going on, because I'm much used to, you know, Bannerlord's way of doing ranged combat. So maybe it's just a case of me being a bit rusty there. But there we go. We were actually able to achieve victory. And I can now go back to Dol Guldur and have my head held high. Hopefully. Let's not get murdered, though. Thank you. There we are. Okay, yes, be careful, be careful. Yeah, I keep thinking all of these... Oh, wait, Orc Stragglers, hello. They're going to be way too fast for me, aren't they? Are they? They're moving at 4.0 in the forest. There's no way. I'm moving at 4.0 as well, so there's no way I'm going to be able to catch up to them, unfortunately. Okay, let's just speak to the chief real quick. There you go, another 44 rank points, and we have been promoted. Fantastic, look at that. We are now rank 3 with Dol Guldur. That's great. Okay, so now let me go into the castle and speak. Let me just wait here for some time real quick, because that is just absolutely ridiculous. That darkness is absolutely ridiculous. There's no way it should show that. And I have HDR off, as I've said. It is completely off. It's not even on low or anything like that, so I have no idea what's going on. Okay, here we go. Orc Brew. It's consumable and it can be rebought. I don't know what that does, but we'll see. Where is it? Oh yeah, there's also this. This is the champion Rune heavy horse that I just got. I need riding skill 6 to be able to use it. That's actually crazy. Okay, where's Orc Brew? Ah, there it is. Whoa! That's actually fantastic. It gives +1 to athletics, +1 to pathfinding, and +1 to wound treatment. Is that all passive? Or do I have to use it? No, it seems like I have to use it. But it can be rebought? What does that mean? Does that mean I can literally just continue buying this thing to boost my skills? And does it only boost them for a limited period of time? That's what I'm worried about. Or that's what I'm wondering about. Either one. Let me actually see. Where do I use an object? There we go. Pass around the Orc Brew. Okay, there we go. You use the Orc Brew, and now I have, yeah, look at that. Now my pathfinding is increased, my wound treatment is increased, my athletics is also increased. I am now actually wondering how long that lasts. Is that going to last like an in-game week, or is it going to last 24 hours, or how long is it going to last? I'm not entirely sure, but as you can see, I can rebuy it at any time, which is actually quite cool. Alright, so there's good quality metal scraps. Just going to sell a bunch of wooden clubs, because let's face it, why would we want those? Let's sell these metal scraps as well. Good quality up here. There's usable ones as well. Let's just sell that for 255. Huge amounts of really, really cool Uruk helms. Oh, I can actually wear these? Oh, I'm actually kind of surprised. I was not expecting to be able to wear Uruk armor. Ah, there we go. Yeah, can't wear the armor, of course. Okay, that's good to know then. Yeah, I was actually thinking to myself, wait a minute. Yeah, no, there's no way that they're going to allow me to do that. Okay, so yeah, apparently Rune men are perfectly happy with eating human flesh. So I suppose that is all very well and good, right? Yeah, apparently it is. Okay, so let's go for... I'm thinking archers. I'm thinking archers for the moment. And large orcs. I think they're going to be pretty nice. More horse scouts for me, thank you very much. And Mr. Varfang is going to be getting a new piece of equipment. I'm going to be giving him this for the moment until I'm able to afford better rune armor. But for my own character, I'm going to be staying very much thematic as much as I possibly can. And I think I can actually give him this Savage Sword now, because I'm wearing the balanced one that we got from our faction leader. So that's pretty cool. All right. So what else do I have to do here? Okay, I've scouted the Wood Elf camp. That's fantastic. I need to go back here and deliver the message. And I also need to do, well, I also need to kill a bunch of tribal orcs. That's fine. And also bringing 2 enemy prisoners. Okay, so the enemy prisoner thing, that's probably going to be a little bit difficult. I'm not entirely sure how I'm supposed to do that, unless I can maybe find maybe some people like this, Woodmen Scouts, Night Stalker of Mirkwood. I don't know how powerful that's going to be. They are moving much faster than me, so there's no way I'll be able to catch up to them. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh, they actually murdered them? What? Tribal orcs actually killed Mirkwood or someone? I actually have no idea, but let's just go in and attack because, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. That's the reason why I attacked them, because now we have 2 prisoners in our prisoner's hold, which is exactly the number we needed. Okay. Wow. I astound myself with how incredibly unskilled and lucky I am. Very good. Okay, so there we are. So now we can literally go back to Kusalak, and we can basically be like, hello, there they are, you know? Perfectly fine. That is great. Okay, so now I am going to be making my way back to the main Rune camp. What are these guys doing? They're fighting dwarven lookouts. All right, sure. Let's move in to help them. We'll just do a little bit of an auto-resolve right there. Should we do another one? Yes, why not? There we go. Oh, look at that. Even if I hadn't gotten that particular party, then I would have gotten 4 here. I mean, it's always good to bring more, by the way. As far as I can tell, most of the quests in the last days are dynamic. As you've already seen, there's a number of additional options that you'll get if you have an overabundance of a particular kind of resource, whether that be prisoners or whether that be metal scraps or whatever. So that really does make a pretty big difference, and I love that. I love the dynamicism of the tasks in this mod. It's really fun to be surprised the first time you play. You know, because you're going to be like, going to these guys, you're going to be like, oh, you know, I've got these, you know, I've got the low quality metal scraps, and then they're like, oh, but I'd rather take the good quality ones, and then you go, oh, very nice, you know, sort of thing. That's pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, so this guy, bring a message. There we go. Bring a message, and this guy. There. Why? I have brought you 4 prisoners in case 2 are not enough. There we are, 19. Yeah, so technically, if I had gotten more prisoners, this would have given me more rank points. That's the way that you can kind of deal with things a little bit differently. Okay, so I just need to speak to the Jarl now. I've scouted it, there we go, 48, and I've now been promoted to Chief of the Steppe Clans, and we are going to be, oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about, very nice. Look at that. We now have a new bow. Okay, I did not want to wait there for some time, but there is the bow. That is fantastic. Look at that. Look at how good that is. That is so much better than what I had beforehand. Wow. Yeah. Give me that. Okay, so that is super fun. Nice. Now all I need to do is get my riding skill to 6, which is actually not even going to be that bad, I don't think, because I need to get to... Oh, that is actually going to be quite hard. I need to get to, what is it, 18 agility? Wow, that's actually quite significant. That is quite significant. Oh well, never mind. That's going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.